And action.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me
Late.
home. But
Screw
my
you,
boss
Jordan.
keep telling me to let me.
It's 2 zeros on my clock.
Oh, just let me.
Yeah.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to
Not
get
late.
me home. But my boss keeps.
Who's more on time than me? Nobody.
Oh, just let me. That clock keeps.
I should add one of those annoying countdown things for every stream. Play music you hate. Then would you be happy then? Yeah, broadcasting live from RDRF. This is the most badass YouTube drama podcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy Z. This is the original of original. Shot from the point. The first one. The one. What's happening, everybody? How are you? How are you, Tyrone?
I'm pretty good today, Tommy.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Pretty
feeling
good.
electric. You're getting that American phony, you stay in the Army, false motivation is better than no motivation at all. That's it.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
How do you like phony American? I'm happy. I'm happy. You're watching because we're happy. Yeah, I'm miserable. And I hate myself and I want to die.
What's better? Yeah.
That's it. But the only thing I hate more is the village idiot. The village idiot meaning a person who I don't want to say I stuck my neck out for him, but I generally actually cared about him damaging himself because I didn't think that he really had a malicious bone. I thought he was just autistic. But as I've learned with autism, which is often studied to learn more about psychopathy, and that's a fact. Look it up, bitch. All right? As I've learned, some people aren't worth saving. Tommy NC has a nice heart. Flamenco, not only stupid, but impenetrable. Really, it's the greatest title I've ever come about. It really is that. You're more than recommended? Hold on a second. Let me knock it down then. How about that? Oh, okay. A little more than recommended, then I'll change it. Somebody like Flamenco, it's perfect. It's best. He is the village idiot. He's the village idiot of commentary community. Brought to you by Augie and his infinite fucking knowing how to hang around the right people syndrome. You know? Am I looking good today? You know why I'm looking good? I'll tell you. About 3 years ago, I decided to get rid of the lights. I used to use the lights. The problem is, with this particular camera, it makes me look a little pink. Makes me look like a fucking drunk when I'm not a drunk. Like, I got the blood vessels coming because of alcoholism and things of that nature. Makes me look. Thank you, Ellis Assassin. Send more. You know what? I've been hanging around. I've been hanging around Wings of Redemption, and I'm losing my shame. Give me money. Give me money. Thank you so much, Ellis. I do appreciate it. So, what was I talking about? Get me back on track. I'm
Flamenco.
Flamenco. Oh, that guy. Oh, you mean the guy I tried to help? The guy I tried to give an optics check to? And the only thing that he could come up with is, I did this all on my own and Augie had nothing to do with it. Yes, that's what he said to me. He told me, hey, whether you believe that or not, maybe that's a good idea to keep it to yourself when you're fighting with Augie and, his entire fan base that knows that's not true. And then, of course, we could have had a panel right then. Flamco, hey, buddy, I'm impenetrable. Tell me what to do, Tommy. I hired a Craigslist. She thought it might be all right. Too bad she was over 18. Oh. Impenetrable and vicious. We see this sometime. Bowbacks, pay attention to this episode. You really pay attention. Autist, pay attention to this episode. You know, the difference is with a lot of these autists, I remember I get a call from Tommy NC, right, who's definitely a lot farther down that path than some of the people we're talking about. And he would talk about getting revenge on somebody to me. And I'd say, you really better knock that off. And you know what he would say? Yes, sir.
What would he say?
Yes, sir. That's what he would say. Because I yelled at him. You know, but it does seem like, did you ever like see somebody online and the lengths that they'll go and the things that they will do and the obsession they have and they never let anything go and it's called autism. It's called autism. I tweeted this just yesterday. Yes, I did. Thanks to former producer Dr. Zhivago. And he put this out here. He like this guy. He goes, "This is art." And then he wrote, "This is autism." And this guy does this perfect run. But here's the thing. This guy can produce something. He could bring something to you. He can play that, whatever the Guitar Hero, on a level probably thought unachievable. Ask yourself something. What can Flamenco do? Exactly. What has Flamenco produced? Nothing. Never anything.
Hyper-obsession is turned to the hyper-obsession on an emotion,
Yes.
which is what Flamenco has.
Yes.
So when
So
someone like him becomes overly
even
emotional.
when people help him, I couldn't fucking believe when I was talking to him and I said, "Look, you want to save this thing you have." And by the way, he doesn't have much of anything left. What a shock. When you want to save this thing and you're going to have to present it a certain way. And his whole thing, but that's not the truth. I made it on my own. Even though he had been on, it was almost like
I'm really bad at
it was like like every day was a make-a-wish for the retard on Augie's show. To be there from the beginning, to be tolerated by adding almost nothing, and then to get noticed by Mr. Mediger, which was a blessing, an absolute blessing, and just to come up like, no, that would have happened. I was destined for fame and glory. I'm Flamenco. So, what's his name? Who sent this to me? I think it was Vicarious Boys. Oh, we'll get into that. That's gonna be fun. Vicarious. Who would have known that he was a? I have to find it up here. You know what? What's his name? Yeah, Matt sent this to me, so I just thought I'd addressed it. And there's not a whole hell of a lot going on, and this is, for somebody as nice to him as I was, and then, of course, like as nice to him as I was, tried to help him, didn't listen to a thing, and of course everything failed, as it normally does for people like Planet the Impenetrable. Yes, he put this out. I don't even know what the context is. He goes, "That's cool, though. What's your opinion of Zaptai sexing a minor?" Right? And the guy sees it coming. It's like, "Oh, you're going to smear me as a pedophile. You're going to smear me as a pedophile." Okay, all right. I thought so. So this is why Tommy C disowned you. The 1KQ. That's whoa, Teddy. I tried being autistic for a week. I will never forgive myself. The lost morals and ethics of the dark. What? Hold on a second. Of the darkest shoes I ever stepped in, and I've found a new respect for Tommy C. For not letting the dark just like I just thank God. Thank you, Teddy, so much. 100% there, baby. Yes. I good. I'm glad you're not autistic. Congratulations. So yes, this one, the 1KQ. I don't know. Tommy C is a 45-year-old man, subserviently groveling to a fat midwit. When I stood up to him and fired him and threw him off my show. When? Yeah. Oh, that's right. We're talking about Flamenco. Nothing has to make sense. Nothing has to have any cohesion. It can be like, yeah, I got everything on my own because I'm so brilliant, and the fact that the biggest drama streamer since me fucking platformed me for no other fucking reason than he liked you. Think about that, Connor. But at least Connor, he doesn't shit where he eats, does he? He appreciates what there's one thing about Connor that I could never say. I don't think for a minute that he doesn't appreciate Augie. I don't think he sits there in that apartment of his and wishes him dead and wishes that things would fail and he would have. I think, if I had to guess, that fucking half-wit himself, Connor, is pretty grateful how things worked out, considering he knows nothing about anything and nothing how anything works, and he has completely comfortable pontificating on how he knows it all. You know what? That's one thing you gotta say about Connor. He appreciates what he has. That's not what you can say from Flamenco. So,
Flamenco did actually know one thing pretty well.
What's
anime.
that?
And he did go into the anime community.
Oh.
But unfortunately, even those people have turned on him, it seems.
Shocking. So he knew a lot about anime. So this is the right guy to be talking. Like I don't know. Like, I'm really into anime. Let's talk about age of consent. You're like the last fucking guy. You don't even have to know your name's Flamco. That really should be taken seriously. And like I said before, this 1KQ saw where it's going. Tommy sees a man subservient and groveling to a fat midwin. Your non-answer leads me to believe that you think Zaptai did nothing wrong. So yes, he knew it was coming. You're going to smear him as a pedophile, right? Isn't that what this is all about to begin with? You getting in trouble constantly to the point where like Mediger put it out there because you're like, I don't know, I hate to use this word, adjacent to everything that's fucking weird on the platform. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really weird that he brings up my age. Let's not forget that Flamenco is well over 30. Does he live with his parents?
I believe so.
Yes, he does. Because he's retarded. That's where retards belong. That's right. So I don't know. Somebody like, I can't say I've accomplished much in life. All right. Piece of lolly. I can't. All I really ever did was graduate high school, get through the army, become a veteran, and that's pretty much it. That's all I've ever done. You don't see me fucking pontificating in anything that I don't know about, like age of consent, sexuality, stuff like that. I don't do anything I don't know absolutely anything about. But I'm willing to bet, no matter what the situation, Flamenco's willing to get in a panel and embarrass himself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I mean, I certainly couldn't be doing this to destroy you or slander you or peg you down a notch. You can't kick a piece of dirt farther down than this piece of garbage has already got. And he's had nothing but help. Any mild criticism of this fucking moron, blown out idiot, never had anything interesting to say and never should be taken seriously. Like, I mean, really, the guy that wanders around your neighborhood and brings up conversations and things that you don't know what he's fucking talking about and you're just uncomfortable to, Jim, I'll see you later, Jim. That's what Flamenco is, the village idiot, the guy wandering around. But it's only getting worse. The mental illness is getting worse. We're seeing him pull down his pants and jerk off in public. Oh my God, Jim's got that. Somebody ought to call the police. That's where Flamenco is now. He used to be just the guy that was annoying when you went to the 7-Eleven. Now he's masturbating in public. That's what Flamenco is. So let's take a look at Flamenco constantly getting goofed on by the internet. I mean, why would anybody go into a panel that I'm fooling. Flamenco doesn't know. Flamenco doesn't have the self-awareness to realize that absolutely nobody respects him whatsoever. Flamenco, who sounds like the Flamenco said sounds like she's 12 years old, is begging Flamenco to start arguing with me behind the block. I mean, dude, amazing. I literally dated an Asian girl. She was petite as gore. I mean, how much you want to bet that's not true? Women have it's like here's the thing. Every time you engage in a sexual act, right, with the opposite sex, there is a chance, a possibility, a 1 in a million shot, even if you're using protection, condoms, the pill, it doesn't matter. There's a slight fucking chance, just a slight chance, even if you're that you would still become impregnated. Are you aware of that, Mr. Tyrone?
Yes, I am fully aware.
Yes, you are aware of that. Okay. See, so women, like, when you go up to them and say anything like, hey, look, have you seen Ghost in the Shell? I've saw it 55 times. And they're like, I'm not fucking that guy. It's not just because they're like, I don't like weird guys. It's because that even that little bit of a fucking chance, that little tiny bit of a chance, that much of a chance that they might get pregnant. And that's what creeps them out. They're like, I don't want to bring another retard in the world. So I question the Asian girl. I question it. If she was in a wheelchair, I absolutely believe it. But otherwise, I don't believe the Asian girl's story. I don't believe it. I don't believe.
She's got MS.
What?
She's got
yes, MS. You know, like
Flamenco sent her to Dr. Wackady, the Oretic Dosha.
Yes, Dr. Wackity. Flam, you're being retarded again, arguing with a Niva that says any anime video is pedo shit. Well, you know what? I never believed that before, but ever since I met Flamenco, I started to wonder. Lyrics too, for that matter, but at least Lyrics is funny nowadays. While they save videos and images of it onto their devices, which is weird as fuck. Move on, nerd. This shit is dumb to see in my feed. And like, so the anime people are getting sick of his shit.
Well, that person right there is like Flamenco's biggest protector.
Oh, that's funny.
She's always, she's always like,
yes.
she's come on now recording multiple times to argue for Flamenco.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fantabulous. And they're telling him not to go on. Ooh, friendly fire in Locale Town. Oh, yes. Oh, and that's probably a great idea. He would be. We're gonna have all sorts of guests on the Locale podcast, but we're definitely gonna have Locales and Flamenco. You're not coming on the same way Turkey Tom's gonna come on. Let's just put it that way. But here's the best part, Flamenco. Like DSP, you won't even know it. You won't understand. You'll think you're like everybody fucking else. That must be the grace. You know, the best thing about having dementia is that you don't know what's going on. And you know what? That's what it's going to be like for you. No one, you're never going to know. You certainly keep. What am I looking at here, by the way? Flamenco.
Well, I did want to say, when it comes to Locale podcast, you could bring Flamenco up because you could say, hey, Wings, ain't you glad you ain't like this guy?
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. We could do a whole
It could be way worse, Wings.
There's always someone worse.
It could be way worse. What am I looking at here? I just picked a bunch of shit that was in the thing. Armored Core, Files of Rubicon.
It's Flamenco watching a tipster stream, and according to the caption by Nicholas Diorio, I think it's friendly fire. Maybe Flamenco's going at tipster.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are tipsters out of line.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Flamenco doesn't care, sorta, or lolly. He defends and likes lolly. Shortas. I don't know what Shadas, Shota. I don't know what any of that shit is. I don't care. Shotakon, whatever that. Right.
Please give me like your actual like full belief.
Anyone who reads, Boy Soprano or any Shotakon book is a freak in my eyes. I mean, yeah.
That guy gets right to the point. I like him.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the fictional age that makes it like Shotakon and / lolly.
Okay, so
yeah, the canonical age of the character in the fiction. That's what makes it that.
So this is the guy running around calling everybody pedos. The guy splitting hairs about fucking what's creepy and what's not.
Right?
Wait.
Yeah.
I guess, but like, let me make my point. So
Yeah, sure.
Like,
I guess I'm a pedo too. You know, I've managed to get through life. I've had a normal sex life, unlike you. I managed to make a family. No girl that isn't fucking like she's got to have fucking Lou Gehrig's disease or something to take you on. You know what it might be? I just want to get pregnant before I die. That's your best shot. If I were you, go to a nursing home and look for young people. There's a few there.
any grievances, like any ill will toward anyone who's reading a book about like something that looks like a 5-year-old but is really 5,000
That seems reasonable.
years old,
Yeah.
and they're jerking off to that because it's getting
Like
fucked.
a
You wouldn't have any
He's lost for
grievances
words,
with
so
that?
just
I genuinely could not care less what people do.
Why don't you care?
Because I don't care, as long as they're not like doing it to an actual kid.
Well, here's somebody that has an actual kid speaking to somebody that will not have an actual kid. Well, if they do, they're probably in prison shortly afterwards. If I knew somebody was going to be around my children that like watching graphic depictions of fucking naked children, I wouldn't let you near them. That's what a responsible person would do. Not like, oh, well, it's protected under free speech, which it might very well might be, but I wouldn't let you near kids. Why would you? Why would you? Oh, here comes Flamenco.
Please give me like your
can he watch Little Betty for a while? Do you know that guy? He doesn't care about the canonical age of a character, but if it looks like a 5-year-old's okay. But if we say it's a 5,000-year-old man or some horse shit like that, I mean, you gonna let that guy near your kid? No, you're not. Never.
Yeah,
Never. Not a normal person. Maybe. Here's what you do. Here. This is your next fucking panel, Flamenco. Why you should be allowed near children? You can debate Stormy. In fact, you can put that other moron. DM's revealing why Flamenco is a coomer, having him say the N-word, and why he's making a stream on his detractors. I wonder if that stream went well. I'm sure it didn't. Did it come out yet? Does anybody care about it? No, they don't. Yo, Flam, why won't you talk to Assisted Sailor? Who's that? That sounds familiar.
He's Orbiter. He's been around for about a year.
Yeah.
And apparently he was
cool.
going to do an interview with Flamenco himself.
Oh,
That's cool.
God.
And
All right.
Flamenco
Jesus
didn't want
Christ, what is this fucking now recording? You talked to me on some Spurg who made a 1.5 hour video of you. He was openly going about adding people to the call, laughing my ass off. Actually, could you read that part, Matt? You're really good at the Flamenco.
Hold on, let me get the. Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, I sure can, buddy boy.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy. Hey, buddy.
He was openly going about adding people to the call, LMAO.
So you don't want to debate a bunch of people because you did that all throughout last year? I'm sure he would. I mean, he'll debate anybody. I'm sure they're looking for any kind of relevance at this point. You were mostly respectful to the weird performative spazzing at the end.
I'm really bad at explaining.
Flamenco wishes he had wished he had a charm and wit. Yeah, you have none. It literally is. It's like once you realize like that he's like, why he does that? Oh, he's autistic. Then this is a disabled person. This is a disabled person that lives with their parents. That'll probably be going to college forever. And is gonna.
He self-admitted to getting a bad microphone. The reason he got a bad microphone was to sound like Medica. So, you know.
Yeah. Super. What can I say about?
Never had anything to say, or just an imitation.
I mean, I got mine. My favorite part about watching an argument with Flamenco, like audio-wise, is the madder he gets, the louder the Huns get. Like the like as mad as he gets louder and louder.
You know, I'm seeing this shit about Zaptai. Like talking to kids is bad. So you think what Zaptai did was wrong? Did anybody say Zaptai did right?
No.
I think the issue is whether he should be smeared forever.
Right.
I mean, was it creepy? Was he out of line? I think the issue is, should he be destroyed? Is he actually a pedophile? Is he a danger to children? From what I know, he doesn't watch Shotokan and anime and all that other shit. He did something creepy at what he was on. What did he say? 19 going on 20? Is that what he said?
Yeah. So I don't know. It was like 2016 was the age range.
So if I don't completely freak out and call a guy who's been absolutely what do you call that? Unlike Zero. Remorseful about his behavior as a 19-year-old. I guess I'm a pedophile too, because I had this guy come to my World of Warcraft stream. Thanks so much, Sean Strickland. Remind me to read these guys out because these donations are great. I really appreciate it. It really is bizarre to me that I had this guy asking me questions. He came in and said something to the effect of, how come you haven't spoken out against Vito and Dick Masterson about being attracted to children? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? This is nothing came up, like zero. And the guy had been there for a while. He was there. He went by the name of Ron Cena. So I'm suspicious. I like little boys actually 1,000 years old dragon, so it's okay. Yeah, sure. So I'm in there. It just came out of nowhere, and I was like, well, I don't think that like I know Mr. Girl said the girls and cuties were attracted. Oh, he's my best friend. But I don't remember Vito and Dick Masterson saying like that. So when I said that to the chat, this guy replied, but he supported cuties. Yeah. But that's the thing. Then you get a debate over fucking whether he's supporting cuties or not. So I think there's like a thing. I wonder if that was Flamco himself. I wonder if there's a whole thing that we're gonna, even though we can't make any headway in the commentary community. Who's that school shooter looking guy with the Spanish last name?
Michael
Alberto. Yeah. Is this just like an autistic backlash? The reason you can't hold anybody or keep anybody for any amount of time is because you're autistic and untalented. Really, you're both you, Alberto, and all these fucking autists. Really, what you should do is go to a restaurant, take a bunch of toothpicks, have somebody throw them in the air and fucking count them. That's the best you can do. Or at very least, you could do something like the guy in Guitar Hero. That would be fantastic. That's where the autistic belong. I know that sounds a little bit ableist, but is it really better than them talking to your kids online? I want them counting toothpicks. Toothpicks! I want Flamenco to be a toothpick counter. But I don't even think he can do it. I don't think he can count one single toothpick. Jesus. He certainly couldn't go to Vegas and play blackjack and be a card counter. Absolutely not. Certainly not. Oh, I see Tommy's point. I don't even know what that's about, especially. Oh, this is a couple months. Oh, it's a couple years ago when I defended veto. I defended veto based on free speech. I do also believe, as disgusting it is, and I don't care if the women that made it cuties gets canceled or not. How dare she put those children in that position to do those sexual things on camera, to make a point about, I don't know, kids getting fed on by pedos. All right, how dare she do that? The problem is it's protected. It's protected speech, and it's protected expression. And I think they charged cuties in Texas. That went nowhere. It went nowhere. So unfortunately, as disgusting as that movie is, it's protected speech, whether you like it or not. And that's the end of it. You can sit there and put everybody that has a nuanced opinion on it in the pedo camp, but then again, I don't really care if the pedo camp puts. It's usually the pedo camp putting you in the pedo camp. The child defenders that are so into anime. What's like Flamenco's line of logic here? It takes one to know one. Is that what it is? So that's why everybody is that what we're doing here? Flamenco is live right now bragging about how he got a C on his exams. That's
really bad at explaining.
That sounds about right. Oh, the head of Bicurious Boys. When wasn't Flamenco sort of like a conservative at one point?
He was like a fucking like a trad Catholic dude.
Oh,
right?
really?
He was like doing that grift. Yeah.
Well, I don't think Father Crowley would like
Yeah.
this. I'm not sure. Well, is it the same thing with the 5,000-year-olds? I'm only curious about sucking dick. I'm not actually doing it. Therefore, the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, peace be with you, also with you, type of guy. That's funny.
Tommy C, I gotta send you a fucking clip real quick. It's of a stream Flamenco did yesterday where he's actually addressing you. I've got 2 clips from here.
Sure.
I just got
Addressing
them
me
now.
for what? I said nothing. Nothing.
You'll see.
Nothing.
This is the first clip here. It's on the clip on fucking.
Well, now I gave him something to address. Tommy, why wheelchair-bound Haitian girl that best cured herself with herbs. Okay, buddy. What is this? Why is he addressing me? I've said nothing about him. No one is, behind the scenes, lay off Flamenco, talking to Flamenco, trying to get him to do something. Something without destroying himself. So he just insisted on destroying himself.
There we go.
That isn't just, look at this shit right here. I mean, goddamn. He's a 31-year-old man.
34.
34 years old.
Yeah.
Moms out there. Do we have any moms? Get one in the chat. You have a 35-year-old man playing this publicly. Would you let them near your kids? Would you? God, no. That's kind of strange.
I can babysit.
Hey,
for
Flamenco, I heard
$15
you
an
got
hour.
blocked by Tommy C. I have no idea. I hope so. I genuinely hope so. That guy.
The only guy that tried to help you when the whole world was falling apart.
Bro, you're the only one that showed him good faith at all.
Nothing. Oh, the only one.
Listen, no shame to the people who are actually like watchers of him or whatever, but like Tommy C is a subservient rent boy for a very narcissistic midwit.
Midwit. So the guy that has the master's degree, right? The guy that's been successful is the midwit. What the fuck are you? What are you? You've never accomplished nothing. You're playing anime games in your parents' house. Are you kidding me? What are you? Okay, let's pretend for a second that Nick DiOrio's not that smart. What the fuck are you? I'm really unlucky. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nick,
I guess that's a step up from being Keemstar's rent boy, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that's Flamenco. He's nobody's rent boy, and he doesn't stream for anybody. How about that? Because nobody's there either. That's right. That's right. Oh, are you a little jealous that Keemstar gave me another opportunity? Yes, of course you are. Because nothing's went right for you. Absolutely nothing. It's all everybody else's fucking fault, I guess. Everybody was mean to you, except me, of course. The guy you threw under the bus. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you in your face, you jerk off. Unbelievable.
Dude, Flamenco be like... Flamenco be like...
second clip for you right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's
so
from the
Flamenco be
same
like...
live stream, but he addresses you
Did
again.
somebody set me up to go after him? Because it sure fucking feels like it. Because I nothing. Let me see.
No, Tommy C is far better than you, honestly. So you take that as you may. I mean, you know, hey, you're free to your opinion, bro. I just don't have any respect for that dude.
Oh really? Oh really? You have no respect for me? I remember. I don't remember commanding it from you. I don't. Not for a second.
And there's a very funny quote from here because I listened to this briefly.
Yeah.
Well, we would it play. But
Flamco's playing in this game. I love that little girl could be naked. This game would be so much better.
I watch anime with my dick in my hand.
Just, I don't know. My interactions with him are, like, very negative, honestly.
Really?
Like, even when he was, like, friendly to me, Tommy doesn't really give the impression that he's ever, like, actually talking to somebody. He's always talking at somebody.
Well, no. The reason I was talking at you because you were fucking up everything. Every decision you made was wrong, and I was like, stop. Stop! No, man, hear me out. I have these really great ideas. No, the reason you're talking to me is because you don't have any good ideas. That nothing's working. That's why I've come to you, because I'm saving you from yourself. So I need to get by. I need to get past all the fucking bullshit. I need to get past it and get like, look, this is what needs to be done. And you gotta tell me he somehow snuck in there that Augie did nothing for it. That's what he said. I said, you can't do that. And I guess that is talking.
I did it on my own.
I did it on my own. I got everything myself. Ugh.
And hey, that's cool. It's just, you know, not for me.
Yo, I bet. Nothing's for you. Fans aren't for you. YouTube channels for you. Not being in locale's not for you. None of that's for you.
Bro, riveting content. Holy shit.
No.
Nah, I
don't know. I can't compete with this.
I think generally whenever you have to tell yourself that you're better than somebody, like, that's generally an indication that you're not actually. It's like, I don't know if that's
whatever gets you through the
Flamenco
day.
has done all the time anyway.
I know. Tony Boy Soprano. Here's the king. Here's the king Midas touch, but everything he touches is a child. Oh, God almighty. By curious boys.
Yeah, the Midas touch to get kicked out of every community. What a surprise that no one likes Flamenco.
Yeah, I mean, these people, like, he just admitted that he has a crush on his cousin. Well, thanks to Aiden 3.0 for keeping an eye on Flamenco for us. He's got a crush on his cousin. Yeah, I mean, is that it? Is that all the Flamenco we have?
I got the cousin clip, I believe. I can
send it. Ship it.
Oh, you've got the
Ship
cousin
it.
clip.
I want to.
Yeah, I just have those two.
All right, let me talk at you for a second, Flamenco. If you're attracted to your cousin, don't announce it publicly. I'm sorry. Am I being too forward? You know. Oh my God. Well, there's a lot of people out there that are attracted to their cousin, so I want to really connect with them. The cousin fucker society. You know. Ugh. Oh my
Where'd it
god.
go? I had it. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where
probably
it
deleted.
went.
Well, I was gonna do a new show time, and I'll take calls too. Call in. Tell me your flamenco stories. Show me what you've noticed over.
Oh wait, yeah. I remember now. I got it.
You got it.
I put it in a I put it in a different spot.
Natty Forsyth's not logged. Who is Natty Forsyth? Why is this on this?
Tyrone, that's all you, bro.
Okay. Okay, Natty Forsyth was formerly known as Scrimzox, a Roblox YouTuber, good friends with Jalen.
Didn't he
In reality, that's all you need to know.
All
but
right.
technically, they've kind of mingle around with this new tipster crowd with a bunch of these people here.
Oh, really?
And turns out they had some like kind of serious allegations against them. But they did a stream where they slept in their underwear, and this was enough for tips to just permanently disavow. And from then, they apparently said they're going to leave the internet again or something.
They slip. Are they? Why would they? So it was a bunch of guys got together and slept in their underwear.
This is what Natty Forsyth did, and Tipster just completely.
Is
disavowed,
everybody of age?
Yeah,
So they're queer. They're gay, right?
yeah. Natty Forsyth is apparently like trans, but I think
Why
everyone
would?
in
So
there
what
was
grounds
aware.
did Tipster disavow it? I thought he was pro gay.
I'm really bad at explaining.
I just said it was like inappropriate.
For what? For
to be
adults?
doing-
If adults want to get together and sleep in their fucking underwear, if
Because
everybody's
apparently it was a really counter argument. The argument was that because fucking Natty Forsyth has like a Roblox channel, that content is for like the content.
oh, so he did it. So he had Roblox chat.
so
and
he's
then-
a pedophile because of that.
Oh, because he
everyone's
has a lot of
pedophile.
kids watching.
Yeah.
That is a little weird. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is actually like serious allegations against Natty Forsyth, but none of that was
Hurt
addressed. by
Scrim's
Tipster.
I think I can tell. 94 size is the one AC dropped the ball on, Tommy. Remember
Yes.
AC went on the
Scrim
stream
talk,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah.
I miss him. Let's bring him back. Probably should put him for this one. Let's see this stuff. I miss AC. I really love him. I wish he'd pop in once in a while.
I mean, I never got to go on a date. I hung out with her a lot, though. She was a really good friend, too. God,
Boy, I wonder what a date with Flamenco's like. I wonder where he takes the girl. I wonder what he
Okay,
pays
buddy.
for. Hey, okay, buddy. I take you back to my parents' house, but it's my parents' house. I can't take you back anywhere.
I miss her.
Are you gonna eat your romaine? Because I can eat the rest.
I hope you don't mind, but I took your last McNugget when you were in the toilet. People, thanks, people. Thank you so much.
Speaking of toilets, can I go watch?
I haven't seen her since the wedding.
Seen who? Does Smaggle just click? I know that he just goes around clipping Flamenco all day, and he goes around. He runs around and snitches to everybody what he says. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait, Flamenco, no, don't admit to wanting to date your cousin. Well, my cousin-in-law with no blood relation.
Oh,
I keep on having to say that because
that's still weird, though. You know, that's still weird. Like, you think you could keep that to yourself. Oh, Flamenco doesn't know to keep that to himself. Yeah, you can bang her and marry her legally. But, like, if I was going to marry or be, attracted to my cousin who's not, like, blood, maybe it's, like, through a divorce or something like that, and maybe you grew up together, I wouldn't tell anybody. I just marry her and say I met her in a fucking bar.
What a surprise.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. By the way, in about 20 minutes we're doing the after show. If you wanted to know how good Barack Obama was at fellatio, I advise you to tune in right after this, because that's what we're doing next, bitches. So here we go. Here we go. I don't know. So it's not as gross as I thought, but you know, it's just like one more reason not to let him near a child. Let's see. All right, I was gonna do a news show. What's this about? Hold on a second.
Do not put...
You're gonna stab me with a knife right now.
I'm gonna stab your entire family and kill them all. You hear me, fucker? You
God, that's fucking funny.
piece of shit.
Now we're talking. Now say anyone who fucks with Neon, I'm gonna cut him up with a blade. Threaten every.
Is that so? Didn't Nick used to run with this guy? So, hey, Seth, how are you doing?
No, he went on his stream a couple times.
Yeah,
and it was like really gay.
The Raj Royale, whatever.
Yeah.
He went on that. But I don't think they even really ended up talking to him much. Like, it just ended up being this long-haired guy who talked about masturbating to Sonic. That was his steed instead.
Yeah, that's how the panel started. I think it was him.
Yeah, and then Zerko couldn't get any girls on, so he just kicked everybody.
Everyone in this chat too.
I'm gonna cut Zerka's
He looks different.
girlfriend with the blade.
You leave your sister out of this.
What the fuck? What channel is this on? Kick or sure it couldn't be on?
I hope so. I don't know if we should be reacting to this.
What is this? I will teach you how to be fucking psychotic. Is it?
Yeah.
It's like Dr. K for sociopaths. Like, I'm gonna teach you to be like me. I'm gonna stab you.
Alright, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, good question.
What the actual fuck was that, bro?
I don't know.
What the actual fuck? Chat, this is gonna be another fousey. Chat, do I... Let me talk to you guys real quick. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Chat, listen, bro. Listen. Do I do it? Do I do it, chat? Do I do it? Do I link with Zerka and put my fucking life on the line? Do I do it, chat? Yes?
Oh, shut up. All right. I'll retweet this now. Donovan's got a service coming out. If you happen to be in Illinois or near Rockford, Illinois, I think it's open to everybody. Say goodbye to a great guy, Donovan Costello, Puerto Rican Mick in a wheelchair. Oh, he's Mexican or he's Puerto Rican? I forgot.
I don't know. I never
He's
asked.
Hispanic and Irish. That's what I thought he was.
Yeah, I think it was Mexican.
Who cares? Just go because he's great. That's why I just retweeted it. So go.
Oh,
straight.
yeah.
Let's see. How do you know it's Flamenco? I don't see any names. It's actually Flamenco who's been leader of group for a while. That's the proof that he's.
Oh, you're friends with on Steam.
I am. Definitely Flamenco then. Yeah, because I played video games with him once. I played some fighting game that was really anime and gayish with him once. So yeah. So am I?
Oh,
friends
Guilty
with him?
Gear Strife probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guilty Gear. I played Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Kicked my ass.
Yeah, I actually play a lot of fighting games.
That's
so.
that's a fucking good game. French guy playing fighting games? Never heard of it. Never heard.
Oh,
of it.
there's Gutoni. He's like a Smash guy though.
Oh, well,
he's,
that I can
No, he's
say.
really good.
That I can say. That I can say. Smash. Tipster is also a groomer. Yellow Flash. Like, why is he calling Tipster a groomer? That's a little strong.
He calls everyone pedophiles. This is what
Oh, that's what Flash does?
Yeah, they called him racist, so he calls
you a pedophile. Oh, that's brilliant.
There is this weird debate panel that I don't have, unfortunately, where Dick Masterson confronts Yellow Flash on like why he's calling Vito a pedophile. And he's like, he's a pedophile. He's a pedophile. And he just keeps
he's brilliant
over and over again.
Yeah. Like, you ever watch his content?
It was. I remember the Alec Baldwin stuff back in the day. Nick used to show us that stuff.
He's a weird fucking guy. He's I take in a lot of this kind of content. I unsubbed him because he was boring. Let's see.
There's just like 10 people that make.
He gets good views though. I'll give him that. He's down a bit. He sounds like Flamenco. Listen to this.
Oh no.
There's going to be a lot of live action anime now
A little
since
deeper.
One Piece was such a success. The problem is that not all of them are going to be good. I've talked about this before in a
Hey, guess what? Everything from Disney Plus is going to suck. Big surprise.
Previous video. You really do need somebody from Japan. Hopefully,
really tell that he
the
cares
person
a
who
lot about what he's
created the
talking about.
manga.
I can really hear the enthusiasm.
Yeah, I
the exact
know.
same
It's
video
just,
for fucking 10
it's
years.
a big snore. He's an anti-SJW streamer or what have you. But I know, he became a bit of a drag. So he just calls everybody a pedophile. Okay, good.
Yeah, and it's just like there's so many
Respectable guy.
people now that just do the exact same thing over and over again. They just call people pedophiles. when they
Well, you know who started that to some extent? Vito. You know, because he was like, he did it like sort of ironically. Like if you call me like, now I already fucking know. Way to go, Vito. Way to go.
Yeah, then the people with autism came in and be like, oh, he really means it.
Yeah, he means it literally. Yeah, that's true. And then, Keemstar did it, and look what happened. He had to be friends with fucking, as punishment, he had to be friends with Deaf Noodles. I sentence you to be friends with Deaf Noodles. It's fucking great. All right, that's all I got. Anything else going on? Anybody in the fucking queue? Nobody in the queue? Oh, a cooked fish. Cooked fish. You're on shot from the point. How are you, sir?
Very good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice. All right. That neon kid sounds like the type of motherfucker to get jumped.
I suppose. I don't know what that was about. I got to be honest. Yeah, I went in half cock with that. I had no idea what I was watching. I just knew Zerka's name.
Neither did I.
Did I miss something?
Vaguely know Zerka.
Oh, the fucking Zerka thing. Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know what I was watching. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
That neon kid, like, he got popular by, like, fucking around with, like, Aiden Ross and all that shit. And, like, he threatened people to, like, come and fight him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember. He's really.
Yeah.
He's really boring.
Kid's, like, fucking pathetic. He should be making threats.
Did I blow you up last time you were on?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, my mic was shit. And
yeah. That's funny. Your mic's better. You fixed it.
Fix your mic, but you didn't fix your brain.
Yeah, there you go. Anybody else?
You can't fix the Flamenco.
It's really a wonder why nobody calls in, huh? I can't figure it out. Why would nobody call in?
Yeah.
Why would nobody call in?
It's become
I think it's because you're talking at them, not.
Yeah, that's weird. That's funny. We gotta get AC back on here, man.
AC, bro.
Andy Worski hates Vito? Does he? Jesus, that's terrible. All right. Vito better never show up in Portugal to get his ass kicked. Isn't that the greatest thing?
Watch out.
Yeah, Ralph flew there twice to get his ass kicked. Really is. Like, I don't think
I'll go there again.
That doesn't get talked about like that much. What was he doing there the second time? I forgot. What was Ralph doing?
He just doing the same thing he did the first time. Just
He
trying to
went the
embarrass
second time
Worski.
because he wanted to prove himself that he'd actually go there. I don't think there was actually like a reason. The first one was, I think, because he had because Andy Worski.
He was trying to intimidate Worski.
And he was
the
trying
first
to
time.
like fuck you, Andy Worski. And then the second time he was like, I'm
so
gonna do it again.
Cog brought his oafish friend, and then he beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah. By the way, Ralph's back in the news, right? Like,
What'd he do?
He's been doing some.
What he?
So I'm gonna miss a bunch of stuff because I've been kind of like looking at it. But at one point, he got really drunk and basically did a kick stream where he said if he did this many donations, he's gonna show his dick. He showed his dick. Meanwhile, while that's going on, he's been fighting with his wife. She left.
Did she?
With the kid.
It's shocking.
Yeah.
They always do that, those bitches.
And he also said on Twitter that he wants to start up a a porn site called Gunted.
Yeah. And when she
his cock.
when Pantsu left, right? Pantsu leaves. She releases like a recording of Ethan Ralph like being like you like you better clean this shit up or I'll end you or something, like just threatening her, right?
Yeah.
And Ethan Ralph was like, I never say anything like that. I mean, I just I was just mad. I wasn't gonna do anything. And then he writes this big story about his how his ex-wife or separated wife told him that she was R-worded when she was 17. He tells that story. It's been a fucking.
How many kids does he have that he can't say now?
He's got two. He's got two kids. And,
oh my god, it's awful.
Yeah.
The second time Ethan Ralph went there, he went to meet up with Flamenco'Sations petite girlfriend. Xylee gets God. Thanks so much. How did Flamenco get unraveled? It was Salvo started unraveling him, right?
Yes.
Salvo
that was like Well, he had already done the Xander Hall thing, right? He'd already had the fireside chat with Augie. Yeah. And then Salvo really
from Ethan Ralph's audience always hated him after he kind of left.
Yeah.
To begin with, anyway.
The smartest thing he ever did was hook up with Augie.
Yeah.
The smartest thing he ever did. I mean, something tells me if everybody knew about, I don't know, like he's king of the bi-curious boys, I don't think Ralph would have let him on. Call me crazy. Call me crazy.
I don't know. Augie lets Bo Black on.
The story was that he was just a
but Augie's not that far right where he can't be around somebody that's like a homo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Augie's not that way. I mean, he just thinks.
I just wanted to make
Augie's one like, no, you're going to hell, I'm going to heaven, but I'm not going to treat you poorly in between that time.
Yeah.
story of
That's what
how
all he's
fucking
doing.
Flamenco even ended up on the kill stream anyway. It was because after Zidane left the kill stream,
Yeah.
Ethan Ralph wanted like, we're just gonna hire a fucking fan to be like a troll co-host,
Oh, and he was-
the random person he got was Flamenco.
No
The
kidding.
fan of
That's
the-
so
Yeah,
funny.
apparently, like Flamenco would like spam the chat and shit.
Yeah.
Get Ralph
No,
on
he
it.
earned. Don't put it that way. He earned that. That's why Ralph picked him.
I got it all by myself.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed. Everybody said it was looking good. The lighting. If you can believe this, I got rid of the lights mostly because the Elgato cam, and I guess it didn't bother me.
I like the darkness, honestly.
Yeah, I used to do this a while ago, but you gotta see what I gotta go through. And
It kind of reminds me of your old
This is the
setup.
last camera I had, right? And I had one before that, the Elgato face cam, which is excellent. Highly recommend it. Get it. It's cheaper, especially with the Pro Cam being out right now. This one's good too. It's got a nice wide shot. So when the Elgato Pro came out, and Keem bought it for me for the Locale podcast, I noticed it was a lot like this one, where it kind of made my face look like I was a raging alcoholic with blood vessels popping and a little pink in the face. And I'm Irish, but I'm not that Irish. This is my actual skin color. So I never bothered to fix it, but I just got, I don't know. It's because this camera's like the new camera's worth a bunch of money. I broke out the lights. They're back. So we're back.
Nice.
So yeah, I tell you something. It's fucking brutal. It's brutally fucking hot. I can't stand it. That's ugh. I know, but I tell you, so next summer, no arcades, right to green screen. Once it starts getting hot, bring them up. Yeah. Hey, everybody, if you're new, you happen to be here. We haven't had a good crowd in a long time. I hope you decide to like, sub, and share. And I'd also like to let you know there is some content, a little bit of a short coming out tonight. Not an actual short, but a short. Check it out. It's real funny. I go over some personal stuff in my life. Let's go. Patreon. Let's do the Pats. I'm gonna do the Pats first, and then I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna check the donations because I know I didn't catch them all, but I do appreciate them. I do appreciate you all. Audience. I want to shout out my Pats, active Pats, and their pledge. Over $10, you get shouted out. Like Oatbag, Merkson, St. Cloud, Cody, Everborn, Nesquik, Reynolds Hughes, some new guys on the block. Tommy C's Cat and Picklington. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. But definitely those guys that do over $10 a month. I do appreciate you. And let's go to. I'm starting to itch. Where's I hate myself and I want to die. I can't find. Oh, there it is. Okay, fine. Let's go in here. Download desktop. I want to go into my. I hope they don't make me put in a fucking thing for this dashboard. Yeah, there we go. Go to my dashboard, and then I'll shout out all you wonderful people or recent events. Was it? Yeah, I think that's it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Flamenco donated. Flamenco Woods. Oh, a piece of lolly. Flamenco donates. I like red socks. I colored my left hand yellow. Of course, I didn't hate the chick. Somebody really likes Flamenco. I love little Michael. Sean Strickland. Here's the thing, you guys. Flamenco like cartoon women too much. Yeah, he does. Likes cartoon women too much. Flamenco. Thanks, Flamenco, again. Like the little boy who was actually a 1,000-year-old dragon, but it's okay. It's okay. That's pretty funny. Tommy, my wheelchair-bound Asian girlfriend with MS cured herself with herbs, but okay, buddy. Jessix, he's a Protestant. We had the Jessix. Thanks so much, Jessix. We had bad enough representatives. Don't make it work for the fake news. Okay, thanks for the correction. Thanks for the correction. That's not Catholic. Well, do what I do. Don't be Catholic. You converted. People that here's the thing. You want to stay away from creepy, like creepy Catholics. Don't really stay away from the converts. Converts always overcompensate. Tony Boy Soprano. He's like the Midas touch in reverse. Everything he touches is a child. Thanks so much. And that's everybody and everything. And you know what's next? You know what next? Gay Obama! Somebody find that clip for me or what have you. I guess it's on...
It's on Tucker Carlson's Twitter.
It's on Tucker Carlson's Twitter, isn't it?
Yeah,
okay. All right, everybody. Thank you. Good night. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time. Remember, Wednesday's fluid. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And we're in there like swimmer. We're back. I feel like it's a new era, a new day. T's crossed, being I dotted for Local Podcast. I showed Verst a little bit of it, by the way.
Yeah.
I showed him the opening. How do you feel that I showed him and not you?
I was about to say, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Maybe you should show up for fucking Shop on the Point on time, you fucking prick, you.
Well, yeah.
Go check out Matt on Now Recording. He's got a great drama podcast himself. Don't unsub Jalen. She just wrote in now. Hi, Jalen. How you doing? And I'll see you soon on the episode. Goodbye.